Hey guys, Luke here and welcome to episode 2 of Road to Not Being Shit at Rugby League Live 4. Now there's only ever been one other video in this series and that came when Rugby League Live 4 first came out, and obviously I was shit at the game, and you know, I don't know how many months on it is now, but I'm still shit at the game. Granted, I barely play it, but still shit. But we're going to be looking to change things. We're going to be trying to get better. Now, considering I'm pretty shit at the game and I haven't played the game very often, I think we're going to play a game on pro difficulty. And I guess the aim of this series is to try and get good enough to play on legend difficulty. So the teams that I've decided to use for this game is Australia and England. I'm playing as Australia. We're taking on England. I'll show you our Australian lineup. You can see it's there on the screen at the moment. It's a pretty strong team. It's not like the official team or anything, but there's no way I'm going to be playing Blake Ferguson, Josh Dugan and team. So Gareth Widdop gets the game underway. What a season he's been having. Aaron Woods, not so much, but he's bloody good in this game. Okay, so I'm going to be trying to use the tactics a lot more in here. Try and see if it does anything. We've gone straight through the middle there with Aaron Woods. Wasn't even really any sort of play or anything. There's the intercept, and we just kicked it downfield. Wow. Come on, get to it, Clem. Intercepted the ball, and then because I was button mashing, we've kicked the ball downfield. I suppose it's better than a grubber, which usually happens. Oh, we've taken him over the sideline. I was about to say he's going to get close to going over the sideline, but Valentine Holmes have thrown him over the sideline. We've done really well there. Maybe I'm a little bit better at this game than what I give myself credit for. I should have thrown an offload. Oh, he's Aaron Woods, line him up. There we go, straight over. Aaron Woods, way too easy there. It's just a huge gap. We're sucking in enough defenders there. And funnily enough, Aaron Woods goes over. Always seem to score with him in this game. For the big paycheck he's on, you expect him to be scoring big tries for the Bulldogs in New South Wales, but nope. Okay, Thurston slotted over from me in front. I've got to say, I'm not very good at conversions on this game either. That's a bit of a weak point. So I think our tactic should just be to roll it through the forwards here. Oh, that's a poor pass. Maybe the right idea, but execution was very, very poor. Okay, so our defense held up pretty well there. Just got to make sure we don't rush out and try and put on big hits, because I know the big hits have been nerfed with the updates and that sort of stuff, so way less effective. Oh, I thought Mansour was going straight through that gap there. Oh, we've thrown a terrible pass there. Absolutely terrible. That's kind of the play that I used to do when I used to play it, and that's why I was probably shit at the game. Okay, this will be a test. Fourth tackle. Can we hold on? I don't think we're going to. Okay, we've put him onto his back. When we first got the game, that probably would have been a try every time. And there we have it. It's half time. I feel like I'm up 6-0. We've been all over England. But I feel like it's a bit of a common theme with me in this game. I can win, but I don't win very convincingly. So the main stat you want to look at is obviously the score. That's obvious. But our completions aren't too bad. 3 from 5, not too bad. We've only missed 2 tackles, which is pretty good. So our tackling is pretty efficient. We made a lot of line breaks. So it's just a matter of converting those line breaks or trying to find some support runners. Okay, second half is underway. I think we should go on with this. It's just a matter of how much we win by, in my opinion. Tyson Frizzell bumps off one player. We need some support runners, but we've got no one here. But just keep making as many meters as you can. Damn it. Right idea. We finally found someone in Bull Chambers, but he just got blocked off straight away. And that's a shit bit of play. Just what you want after you've just made a line break. You just want to throw the ball straight at the ground, and you just want Aaron Woods to get absolutely dropped as well. I think with James Graham, seems pretty fitting. Oh, this is nice. Greg Inglis is going to score. That's probably one of my better tries I've scored on this game. Just a bit of a pump fake there, and it actually worked a treat. I can't believe it worked that well. So just looking at this try, you can see that the pump fake does do a lot here. Thurston gets the ball here, obviously. It's a bit of a slow play, the ball. We throw the pump fake. No pass is obviously thrown. I'll try and do it as slow as possible. You can have a look here. This player right here actually comes in when the pump fake was thrown, and then we're able to throw the pass with Frizzell here, number 15, in a bit of space. We get the ball out to Inglis, and I know 9 times out of 10 in the pass, temptation is, even on Rugby League Live 3, is when you see the gap, is to try and draw this player in and just draw and pass, but instead, you just got to run at that gap in this game, and also You can try and put a step on, you can try and run around them. Depends on what player, but I was pretty confident with Inglis that we could just get around Tompkins as we do, and Inglis goes over and scores. Thurston to convert the extras from not quite in front, but close enough. We did throw that to the right a lot more than what I would have hoped for, but it still went over. It was an easy enough kick. Darius Boyd straight through the middle. That seems to be a bit of an exploit here. Darius Boyd through the middle. It is something you can do, I suppose. I've seen a few people talk about it. Oh, we throw the pass anyways. We just palmed him off. Didn't even need to do it with Darius Boyd. We could have let Darius Boyd score the try, but straight through the middle. If they kick it right down the middle, just run straight. There's a gap every time. So Thurston to make it 18-0. I think the scoreline now does reflect how the game's been, but obviously 2 tries and 2 possessions. Probably a bit unfair for England, but you got to take advantage of this sort of stuff on this game, because you can play this game kind of realistic, but not too realistic. Let's try the pump fake again. Oh, we should have just ran straight at the gap there. See, it did work that time. However, I ended up butchering it myself. I've got to be able to realise whether the gap's there, like whether I need to throw the pass or if I don't. We're being found out there, and they've ended up crawling their way over to score a try. I'm pretty certain that they've just scored there. I got found out, I rushed out, which is something that I was talking about I need to not do, and I still rushed out. I thought I was able to salvage it, obviously not, as England go over and score. You'd expect Gareth Woodett to knock this one straight over in real life and on the game, as he does. It's a 12-point lead now for us. There we go. That's what we want. The changes. We started to rush in a little bit, and even though the computer missed the tackle, I was able to recover there. He's gone over the side. He's going over the sideline. He's going over the sideline. That's twice. Valentine Holmes. I think we've kind of figured out how to do that one. Anywhere near that area of the field, they're going over the sideline, at least on this difficulty. So we're going to get the ball to Darius Boyd here. Hopefully just... Oh, we need to find the pass. Thurston's gone straight through, but Thurston's gone through. Oh, the offside was there. Oh, that's a bad miss. That is a bad miss. Very, very bad miss. Obviously, they didn't make us pay or anything, but at the same time, got to fix that shit up if I want to move up in difficulties. Anyways, we end up winning the game 18-6. Tries to Inglis, Mansour, and Woods, and Thurston obviously kicking all the goals are pretty easy. For England, they scored that sort of easiest try. Woodett kicked the goal. There's a lot of positive signs in that. Maybe we probably should move up difficulties for the next game, or maybe we should play with a less dominant side like Australia and play someone like England. I don't know. I don't know where we go from here. Anyway, guys, that is the end of episode 2. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you go ahead and leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and also you may as well go and give me a follow on Instagram and Twitter. It's MrLuke on my T. Also, while you're at it, if you're pretty good at this game, you may as well go ahead and leave in the comment section below some tips on how I can get better at this game. Alright, better wrap up the video. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.